This video features the Botez Gambit. My god! I just hung the queen deliberately like this. I gave up a full queen during a live match, but I still ended up winning. How did I do that? Watch and learn. Let's see how my opponent can handle the Alliance defense or Sullivan Gambit. Yep. So pawn to d4 invites the move pawn to b5. I just want to surprise my opponent somehow. Oh, by the way, I'm playing against a 24-30 rated opponent, and as always, this is a casual match, not a rated match. I don't play rated matches when I'm live streaming. Okay, so my opponent has played pawn to c4 here. I want to show you what to do against this line. So you just ignore this pawn attack and capture on d4. The idea is still to go queen a5 and win that bishop. Okay, so my opponent just took back with the queen. I remember a certain line that I used to play in this position. Knight b4. Since I can't play queen a5 check, that's a 1-0 move. I'm not gonna win the free bishop. So knight b4 makes sense. The idea is just to go knight c2 check, win the rook or the queen. The moment you see knight a3, the move you're supposed to play is pawn to s6. But I like queen a5 for a reason. This is a tricky move though. I just want to take the knight and then go knight c2 check, then win that queen. So it's just a tricky move. This is one of the lines that you can try in the Alliance defense, Sullivan Gambit. So there are two ways in which you can play the Alliance defense, either by going into the main line, which I covered yesterday, the pawn to d6 main line, or try the Sullivan Gambit. So I've never seen this move before. Besides, it allows knight d3 check. I was expecting my opponent to do something else, not queen c3. Although it was tricky. By the way, white can't take my knight because their queen is pinned to the king. Okay, there we see king e2. I think there's nothing that I can do here. I just put myself in trouble. I just exchange queens and then grab a pawn. Next, I want to develop my light squad bishop. So far so good, I can't complain. Like a good citizen. Pap. Now, bishop b7 check, I guess, makes a lot of sense. At least to me, not to you. I don't know what else I should do. Probably h5. Want to give a check? Okay, let's chase that bishop away. How about paving way for the other bishop? Sides have check. Whoa, a 2400 just hanged their knight on a3. That's interesting. I'm sure by this time they're just blissing out now. Let's do this. I'm running low on time, so I need to be a little bit faster. Let's do this. Need to be fast. Let's do that. Let's exchange. At this point, it's just a matter of exchanging everything I have in this world. Why didn't I exchange the rooks? Yep, let's just do this. Oh, it didn't say that. Let's do that. Let's exchange. This is what you want to always do whenever you are under time pressure. Let's give a check. Why did I give up my thing? Let's do this. Check. No. This is bad. It's bad. I'm sensing something like a draw here. Check. And we're going to win back that thing. Oh, mate. Is it? This is checkmate, right? My idea was just to win a pawn, but I ended up checkmating my opponent. That's great. I didn't expect that. I guess the saying that good players are always lucky is true. Anyway, that was touching. Let me try another game. Today I just want to be playing games. Okay, so from 2400, let me try someone lower rated, see how they're going to fare. And hey, it only takes 2 seconds to subscribe. By doing so, we are growing this community and you are telling YouTube that we like this guy. YouTube will start recommending my videos to a larger audience. I don't need the money for these YouTube videos. I just need your love and support. That's how we are going to beat the YouTube algorithm. Let's go. So here we are, I'm playing against a 16-12 rated opponent. Let's see how... These are some of the mistakes that you guys need to avoid. So you see the difference between 2400s and 1600s. Advanced players are very careful with their moves, especially in the opening stage. They just don't play anyhow. And the other thing that most advanced players have is patience. Unlike 1600s and 1500s, who just make random moves, rush. So just take your time, especially if you don't know a certain opening, if you don't know a particular opening very well, just take your time and ensure that you're making correct moves. So in this case, my opponent just pre-moved knight f3, hanging their e4 pawn. So already I'm winning. But it's only one pawn in chess that matters the most, one extra pawn. I don't know what this is all about, but all I know is I can develop my other knight and... Okay, what is that? Is this a gambit or something? Okay, I see my opponent wants to do this. Maybe I was wrong. This could be a gambit. No. At this point, my opponent was supposed to play queen h5 check and then win back a piece like that. Still, they were going to be... No, wait. They were not going to be down a pawn. I should investigate more about this opening. So, my opponent was supposed to play this in the style of the Krejcik variation. This could be a gambit. I think I'm inspired. I will make a video tutorial or a chess lesson about this weird gambit where you sacrifice your knight. I never knew about this and I've never seen anything like this before. Of course, my opponent in this case just blundered a piece. They were supposed to be, they were supposed to play queen h5 check, but anyways. Now this allows me to retreat my knight back and I'm not going to lose any piece. So this is what I'm talking about. My opponent blundered right away in the opening stage. So I can already tell that my opponent is having difficulties with their openings. And they lack patience, which is very difficult for them to improve at chess. Thirdly, they are not paying attention to their moves and my moves. So 3 things. Patience. And what else? Knowing your openings and paying attention to what your opponent is doing. Don't just concentrate on your moves alone. Are you alone? Are you enjoying this stream? I know what you guys are thinking. You guys have dirty minds for sure. Pap. By the way, I'm under the weather. That's why my voice is sounding like this. But I don't care. I don't know if I have allergies or something. So, already I'm up a pawn and up a piece. I don't know why my opponent is still playing. Maybe it's just for the love of the game. I can just take here, pop. And I'm going to be up by 3 pawns. Is it? I have 6 pawns. My opponent has 5. I'm only up by 1 pawn. What was I talking about? Okay, so here's a little trick. With pawn to b3, my opponent intends to pin my queen to the king. Can I sacrifice my queen somehow? Just for fun, just to make the game become interesting. Of course, here I can play knight takes if I want, or bishop c2, but can I just sacrifice my queen for fun? What move can I play? Okay, this is me messing up, you guys. Let me just play rook at d8, allowing my opponent to do this. Yes. Now I can tell they are thinking. The Botez Gambit. Let's activate the other rook. So I'm trying to play or to imitate what the Botez sisters do. So you can just call this the Botez Gambit. I just want to make things interesting. I was winning clearly. Oh, and this is a rated game. This is a rated match, so I should be very careful. Let's protect the pawn. Why did I do that? Who am I? Where do I come from? So my opponent has a queen, and I have an extra piece for that. That's check. I need to protect. So let's see how my opponent will prove themselves. I gave them a queen, and I'm ready to fight. I'm still not going to give up. I'm low on time, and I'm under pressure somehow. I don't even know why I did that. Anyways, I even have knight c2, by the way. Yeah, I can play knight c2 here. Discovery on the bishop and attack on 2 rooks. What's the name of my opponent? Manhood? No, no, that's man-moud. Man-moud. I don't know. Sorry for the mispronunciation. That's a bad move. Let me attack the queen. I'm still going to win one of the rooks if I want to. So my opponent's nickname on Lichess is Manmoud 1993 777. I guess that's their password. I'm just joking. I don't even know. Manmoud 1993 777. Would that be their credit card password? No, I don't think so. Now let me attack the queen. Today I just feel like being, I don't know, I'm crazy. 1, I'm not feeling well, and 2, I'm just saying rubbish. Oh god. Let's activate the rook. We have the rook. The other rook joins the party. How about e4? That if pawn takes, I take back. My Botez Gambit is working well. I didn't anticipate this, you guys. I gave up a queen for this. Let's add more salt to the wound. Force a trade, probably. If rook takes, I'll just take back with a pawn. Let the pawns go first. Then the rest of the army last. I guess my opponent won't take. That's unfortunate. Let's hide our king. I'm going to secure my king, create some kind of a fortress, and start playing with my pieces, like the Botez sisters would do. I'm not going to hang any pawn. So far so good. At least the game is interesting now. Let's hide the king. Okay, so that's a tricky move, but I guess I can just step aside. Next, I would love to play... Oh, bishop takes. Let's try this. Just oversimplifying things. I just want to promote, by the way, in case you don't know what is happening. If pawn takes, I have a sneaky move. First attack the queen, and wherever the king goes, I would take on e3. That's my plan. Okay, my opponent just played bishop e5. I guess I still have rook f7 attacking the queen. I'm also buying time. Yeah, this is clearly losing for white. So, you see, sometimes it's not just about how many pieces you have, it's about how many active pieces you have. I keep on saying this in almost all of my streams. I always say this. Let's go to Zion, promote into a balloon if we want. And I'm using the word we because it's you and I doing these things to this fella. Why do I do these things? If white allows, I'll just capture the rook. I don't understand this move. First, I have rook check, and I'm going to promote into a queen next. Let me pre-move that. Yes, and now what next? I check. There's mate in one. I don't know how white is going to stop that. Maybe sacrifice their queen. Oh, there's this move. But I have check, and what a pity for manhood or man mode. Clearly, my opponent loves chess. Met. Anyway, so I just wanted to entertain you for today, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if at all you are new to this channel. And word of advice, especially to 1500s and 1600s: 1. Learn your openings. 2. Be patient. 3. Pay attention to your opponent's moves, not just paying attention to your moves. And an extra advice that I can give is start solving chess puzzles every day. Make it a habit to solve at least 3 chess puzzles a day. It doesn't even take much. You only spend about 5 minutes doing so, or maybe 10 minutes. You see, solving chess puzzles is like going to the gym. You might not see the benefit right there and then, but you will be preparing your mind for emergency. You will be training your mind to think. It's possible to win the game of chess with only tactical skills and puzzle solving abilities, even if you don't know any opening. So start solving chess puzzles, you guys. Some of these things I was doing here is because of my puzzle solving abilities and my great tactical vision. Yeah, even though you need to specialize in at least 1 or 2 openings, but most importantly, you need to train your mind, train your brain, prepare it to solve as many tactics as possible, because chess is 99% tactics, not openings. Openings just prepare you to have a comfortable middle game. I don't know if I said that right, but I hope you understand. An opening is like a foundation that prepares you to have a comfortable middle game. But at the end of the day, you will still get crushed by somebody who has a good tactical vision because their mind is strong enough to calculate complex stuffs on the board. Chess is a game of puzzles. Like in this position, ask yourself, my opponent played queen e6. In this particular position, what opening did I use to checkmate my opponent? Nope, none. I just had to find mate in one, which I didn't miss due to my great tactical vision. This mate in one had nothing to do with my opening. In fact, I even gave up a queen, as you saw in this game, which tells you that I'm able to play without a queen and still win the game due to my great tactical skills and puzzle solving abilities. Anyway, just a word of advice, take it or leave it, but make it an habit to solve at least 3 chess puzzles a day. I know they are boring, but they really help your brain to grow. This video was sponsored by all of our paid members on Patreon. These are the guys who support Casper Chess financially. In return, we give them extra study materials and other premium content on Patreon to thank them in style. Not to mention that all of our patrons are at liberty to make video requests and ask any chess related questions. You can join free membership and pay later if you want through the link in the comment section down below.